Alright, welcome back to some NASCAR Manager. We're going to go ahead and see if we can make it through opening round today. And let's get started. We have quite a few in here. And we already have some that have qualified with perfect scores. It's not a shock. And we're coming in way down here, whatever this is. So, Watkins Glen to start out the morning. It's going to be a bot. Maybe. There we go. Let's see. Alright, P1, P3. Let's just try some energy here. I know I personally need some energy this morning. And we'll go ahead and push on through here. The F1 Academy race just started. So, got that on the other screen as we race. And hopefully we can get Black over here and get past Phillips. Looks like they're trying, but a little bit of a struggle. There we go. And they pass us back. We'll be going into the pits here. Phillips is going to go on, which is no great shock. Rival will be pitting this next lap. We'll try and get caught up to them here, and then we'll go back and conserve. Alright, we're almost where we need to be. Well, Phillips is going on. I think we're still going to be pretty good shape. I think Phillips will be on our pit strategy now. He will. He'll get on out ahead. So we're going to be struggling this race. That's for sure. I don't expect to get a 525 out of this event, but just as long as we can get on up in that top 5 range, I'd be happy. really struggling to try and get caught up to Phillips there. I don't want to have to pit. We're going to gas and go. Phillips is going to go on. He's probably like a Phillips Elite or something like that. So we're not starting out great, but I'm horrible at Watkins Glen to begin with. So let's see. Yeah, it's that Apex always gets us. All right. Now we got Richmond, where we typically do pretty good. Looks like this weekend I'll be using quite a bit of energy boosts. Sheesh, 967. We may not make it through the opening round at this rate. P2, P4. And we're in P1 and P2. Let's go get some fastest laps hopefully done. Go back, got a neutral. Missed the lap or the pit. There we go. We're all right. And we're out of the pits. And we're back to P1 and P3. Rival just passed us. Go ahead and pass them. There we go. All right, we're moving right along here. P3, P10, lap 16. Black just needs to make up some places. I don't know what happened to him. This is interesting because we're not doing as good as we normally do. But we did get 73 points, so that helps. And we're, what, 7 points behind on those that have finished second race. All right, P2 and P4 again. And let's see, let's just use some boost here. I not usually go energy, but and they're going to boost off the start. So we're going to try to catch up to them. We're struggling a bit, but we'll get there. There we go. Go ahead and get us some fuel and tires. They're probably going around. Yep. And rivals coming into the pits. We're going around. And we're just going to cruise around here for a few laps. And we'll get ready to pit here. Black side of the pits, and Phillips is coming out of the pits right now. And they'll go ahead and catch up to P1 and P2. They're going in the pits, so we'll go ahead, go back to neutral, final lap. Go ahead and push through. $75 points finally. Alright, we're still quite a few points behind, of course. Race 4, Daytona. Oh, some serious lag there. Alright, so let's go use some blam. And go ahead and push. Phillips is hung up a little bit. And there he goes. Now the rival passed Black. We'll go ahead. But he got past him again, so we're going to cruise around. We'll be pitting here shortly. Coming into the pits, let's see what Shaw does. He's going to go on around, and Phillips, of course, go on around. And we finally made it out of the pits. They're coming into the pits. We'll go ahead and push around turn 4 there. push by the pits. And we should be okay for at least a lap or two. And we're going to go ahead and pit this time around. And let's see, I should be pitting. Yeah. And we'll be finishing up 1 and 2. And a much needed 75 points. And we're not too bad off for those that have completed their 4th race. Darlington. Good grief. 967. What kind of matchmaking is that? I think Hutch really needs to put the limits here like they have F1 Clash. Really would make a huge difference, make it more fun. It'll be 11 laps of pure joy here. We got past them for a little bit here. All right. At least we didn't miss the pits. About half the field's pitting now, and we'll get past them, push out. Rivals pitting. Phillips is back out. Let's see if we can get close to them. We're past Arrival Black and moving up to Phillips P1 position, the rival. All right, now we can just kind of coast here a little bit. We'll have one more pit stop to make. And they should be pitting, I think Rival Black will pit this time. I think. Nope. All right, so they're going to go for the last lap, I suppose. They are. We're going to continue to push. I'm going to hold back Black for just a little bit. There we go. It's like another 75 points. We had two really bad races, and the rest of these so far aren't bad. Race 6, Talladega. We're going to experiment a little bit here. All right, P2, P3. And go there. Let's see how we do here. Looks like we're not going to catch them up anytime soon. They're trying. Here comes Black on a boost I rarely use. And they finally got past them, but it took them a while. So we're going to continue to boost on in the pits. There we go. They're going to go on around. That may help us quite a bit. Their Phillips is struggling. Maybe we can get on through the pack here. Rivals pitting. And most of the rest of the pack is pitting. So we're going to go ahead and go neutral. We're going to have to pit here in a little bit. Of course, Phillips, the rival Phillips, is going to stay with us. We're going to go ahead and pit. Push on in. Phillips is coming with us. go ahead and go neutral for a minute. Haley's going to have probably go around one more lap, I would guess. Yep. As long as we can stay with him, we'll be okay. Might have to pit Black. Might have to pit both of them, actually. We'll see. Rivals pitting. We're going to hold back Black just as best we can, long as we can. Now here comes the rival, Phillips. We'll go ahead and push. And we got a 75. Okay. So we should be up in this range up here if we do well. Oh, Daytona Road Course. All right, everybody, what do you think? Energy boost? Blam. Here's that one. Hey, so for Black, I think I'll put the energy boost on. Hey, P1 and P4, so we're going to give them energy, and then is it Spectre? See, we don't need that one. I don't have enough virtue. Overtaking grip. Why not? All right, P1, P5, P4, P3. What we got going on over here? Okay, P3. Phillips, you need to catch up. I think I should put energy boost on Phillips. There we go. Now, Phillips, come on. He's just way back there. Ugh. I'm pushing hard and just not getting anywhere quick. about time we finish up. The F1 Academy's finished, and FP3 for F1 is coming up. Stuffy will be commentating that. All right. Good job, y'all. Keep it up. This can be tough. That Haley guy's pretty good. I'm just trying to build a cushion up right now, as I know Haley is our real competition for this particular track at this particular moment. Get on fuel and fresh tires, and there goes Haley. 2 laps left. He's not going to have to pit for a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. I'm just trying to keep my drivers right on his backside. Okay, lap 6. Rival Phillips is no big deal for us. Just getting around Haley. We're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that. And this could be a bad decision, but we will see. Let's conserve just a little bit here. But this would have been the only way we could have won. Okay, we should be getting to the point where we can push a little bit with black. There we go. Whew. That was some textbook stuff right there. We definitely needed that 75 after those first 2 races that did us in. All right, so where are we at? Where do we finish off here? P8 with a 517. I don't think that's going to be enough to make it. But we will see. All right. That will take care of our attempt at opening round and get into the finals. So please hit that like button, subscribe, and we will see you either tomorrow or next weekend. So y'all have a great race weekend. Good luck.